first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No balls and one strike. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
First offering on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Now the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Popped him up. Grandal is there. One out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
2 strikes.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton. Didi Gregorius is on deck. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Bellinger backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
On the ground near home. Foul ball, strike 2. Bounce to first. Austin is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Austin in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger brings it in. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Giancarlo
Stanton now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Still even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Batting in with catcher number 9, young money.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's one down now.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Tyler Austin now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Torres leads off second with one gone in the inning. Spinning a throw back to second, and he's back easily. A ball and no strikes. Here it is, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's D. Gordon now. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 once more. Hit out toward second. Forsythe is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. He takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
A ball and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Austin is over to take a look. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball that just misses inside. Seager is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm. You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Keon Broxton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Forsythe ranging deep into the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Taylor is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. no runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fouled off. Kershaw's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Nope.
Just missing here. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani.
Is the catcher Yasmani Grandal. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Gordon. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Popped him up. Austin over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. But no one's going to get it as it's into the Camberwell area. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Three-two pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Kershaw now on 1-1. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bellinger is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 25.
Digging in, Gleyber Torres. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He went down on strikes last time up.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Torres has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 5. Corey.
Here's Corey Seager, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
1-1 the count now. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Andujar shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Torres scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back. And here's Tyler Austin now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Taylor to the track, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it all the way around to score. And cue up the organ music because there was some treacherously bad defense on that play.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Forsythe backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Keon.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope,
And a
that's
fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pop high in the air. Bellinger is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. But not before. Back here in the Bronx. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point.
Matt Kemp.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 9.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. No hits to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Soft liner to the right side, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal has it, but he can't get it there in time. Sanchez is aboard after the strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Yimi Garcia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Gleyber Torres. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Sanchez leads off first with one away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Settling in now, Tyler Austin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Puig. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Ricardo Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. The 0-1 pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Judge is there, 1 away. Riding in, Justin Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Corey Seager. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Gordon. And he makes the catch for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yasiel Puig would be next. Tries the curveball, but it's high, and that's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Turner over at second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Adam Liberatore is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Pops this one up. Coming in is Peterson, but this will land untouched. Struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Giancarlo Stanton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off. And he misses again, ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Taylor. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to left center as they jump ahead by 3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Jonathan Holder enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. The Yankees lead this one 6-3. back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Matt Kemp. Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Comes set, and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Grandal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
At the plate, Chris Taylor struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back him.
He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. New York move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Ricardo Rodriguez pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. The Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 6-3. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.